Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Tollison coming to you with our Read Aloud tonight. And I was very excited to choose this book because you're going to find out some things about Miss Tollison as we do this. So my background is, actually this is where I got married. This is called Pretty Place, Symes Chapel in Greenville. And it overlooks mountains. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but it's a beautiful view just of the mountains. I love the mountains, and one thing I really love to do with my family is to go on picnics. We haven't been able to do that as much, so we've been doing that in our backyard. We have a picnic table in our backyard that we enjoy. But the book I'm going to read to you today is called We Had a Picnic This Past Sunday. And like I said, this is one of my favorite things to do, is to go on a picnic with my family and just enjoy time together. So I hope that you enjoy this. I think the author does a great job of describing some of the delicious foods. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. Grandma wore her blue dress with all those flowers on it, brought biscuits and chicken and me. Everything she made a big show of putting out. Got up at 4 this morning to make this chicken. Best batch I ever fried. These biscuits are just as tasty. Can't chew for swallowing. Can't hardly swallow because you'll be too busy reaching for more. And look at my grandchild. She is just as pretty as a day. Turn and show them the dress I made you, Tika. Oh, how Grandma can brag when she wants to. Then, turning to me, she whispered, "Hope Martha doesn't bring that pie again. Everyone says that pie is a bit on the dry side, but not in front of Cousin Martha, because that would hurt her feelings. Grandma says Martha should be in any room but the kitchen." That's Miss Tollison, too. Says she thinks Cousin Martha scares the stove into baking bad. Every year, same. Cousin Martha, same dried out apple pie. And you better eat every bite of it so you don't hurt Martha's feelings. Luther is Grandma's oldest boy. He married Lucinda. Now they have Terrence, mean old cousin of mine. Terrence brought plastic flies and put them right on Aunt Sadie's sweet corn cob. Goodness, can my Aunt Sadie scream. And give an ear a pinch if it needs one. And whisper to Grandma, "You seen hide or hair of Martha's pie?" Uncle Luther set a loaf of cinnamon bread in the center of things. Grandma smiling just as proud. She says, "Can't my boy bake himself some bread? Look at my second cousin Lori's son Jefferson. He thinks he's so cute." Huh. Auntie Kim's my all-time favorite. She's the smart one. Teaches 2nd grade. I whispered to Paulette. Paulette's no relation. She's just my best friend. "Don't go bragging," Grandma said, nudging me, but you can tell she's just as proud. Auntie Kim doesn't want to marry, and maybe me and Paulette won't either. "I brought some cranberry muffins," Auntie Kim said, "and cookies shaped like angels for my angel," handing one right to me. Then Cousin Trevor came empty-handed. Pretty boy Trevor walking into that park with a handful of nothing. "Can't eat air," I whispered to Paulette. "Don't be a smarty," Grandma said. But you know she was thinking the exact same thing. Cousin Trevor picked daisies as he was strutting up, talking about daisies for all the pretty ladies. Grandma said, frowning. Me and Paulette echoed. Still no sign of Cousin Martha. Still no sign of that pie. Moon Pie and Callie, Moon Pie is really Joseph, but don't he look just like a moon pie? Came empty-handed too. Nobody can eat that smile you brought for the camera, Moon Pie. Sister Carol and Reverend Luke toted the Bible to the picnic. Reverend Luke can eat like the devil, strange since he's such a holy man. Little Astrid, 2 front teeth missing, trailed behind them carrying a pail of peaches, fresh as summer. "Tooth Fairy bring you anything?" Paulette wanted to know. "Got a quarter for him," Astrid said as he held out his hand to show us a shiny quarter there. Then Mr. Pete came running. "He's got a thing for Grandma." "Mr. Pete, well, you can set that sweet potato pie right over here beside me," I said. "Wasn't that peach cobbler Miss Mary's daughter Pat brought just out of this world? And yams and potato salad and collards and a big old ham, Grandma's fried, crisp chicken, tender melt in your mouth cornbread." Then here came Cousin Martha with a big pink box out in front of her, just as proud and smiling. "Goodness," Grandma said, "don't tell me she made 2 this year." "No time to bake," Martha said. "Store-bought cake, and my apologies." "Oh, but Cousin Martha," Grandma said, "all year I've been thinking about your pie." Goodness, that picnic table was something to see. Topped it all off with cookies, melon, homemade ice cream, and the most delicious store-bought cake Cousin Martha never made. We had a picnic this past Sunday. You should have been there. I hope you enjoyed that book. It maybe made you hungry, talking about all the delicious food. Keep working hard, students. Thank you so much for all that you are doing. We miss you, and I'm looking forward to sharing some more books with you and reading aloud, and maybe even having some guest readers make some appearances as well. Thank you so much.